What's up everybody? Welcome back to One More Guitar. Thank you for watching. Please remember to hit the like and subscribe button if you like the video. So in today's video, I'm going to check out this 2020 Gibson Flying V. You may have seen my first impressions video that I put out about this when I drove up to Nashville and bought the thing. And just came home and kind of rocked out for a little bit and made a video about that. But I figured today I'd go over it a little more, go look at the specs, you know, kind of go through the pickups, clean and dirty, and just, you know, give you my opinion of this guitar now that I've had it for a little bit. I'm probably going to post these videos back to back, but I think it's been about 3 weeks now since I bought the guitar, so I've had a little bit more time with it. And I'll go ahead and spoil it and tell you I'm still loving this thing, but let's go ahead and get into this and check it out. Alright, let's start by taking a look at the specs. The body's made of mahogany. The finish is a gloss nitrocellulose lacquer and the color is called antique lacquer. The neck is made out of mahogany and the profile is the slim taper profile. And I'm really enjoying it. I like it a lot. It's got a 12-inch radius. The fretboard is made of rosewood and the inlays are acrylic dots. It's got 22 medium jumbo frets and it's got the typical Gibson scale length. It comes with Grover Rotomatic tuners, a Graphtec nut. The bridge and tailpiece are the Nashville Tune-O-Matic with the stop bar. It has a Burstbucker 2 in the neck and a Burstbucker 3 in the bridge. And the controls are 2 volume controls, one for each pickup, 1 master tone control, and then you've got a 3-way toggle switch. Alright, now let's take a look at how this neck fits in my hand. I like the slim taper profile, it feels pretty good. I'm not sure how chunky it looks in this video, but it fits my hand really well. And it's definitely not as chunky as even that Epiphone 59 that I got. Feels good in your hand. Alright, it weighs 7 pounds and 2 ounces. Feels great. Now I wanted to show you a little bit of the grain and how it dances in the light a little bit if you move it around some. I really love the way this guitar looks. I think this finish is awesome. The grain in the wood looks great. Alright, check out the pickup readings. We have 8 in the neck, about 8.4 in the bridge, and about 4.1 in the middle. So in the last video, I said I was going to pull the pickups and check those out. But once I thought about it, I don't think there's anything really special here to see. We're going to see a couple of square routes in the wood and some pickups I've already looked at in another video. But I'll put a link up to that video in here if you want to see what's on the back of those pickups. I did, however, pull the pick guard because I wanted to see what kind of pots were in here. I didn't see that listed anywhere. Looks kind of weird without it, doesn't it? I was also kind of surprised to see that it's just a little route down here. I thought there would be a route all the way up to the pickups, but apparently they just run a hole and run the wires through there. So you can see it's Gibson branded pots here. Let's check this out. So yeah, USA pots. Got a little bit of shielding here. Nothing in the cavity, just on the pick guard. Yeah, thought it looked kind of cool without the pick guard on it. Alright, let's take a quick look at how the action's set up from the store. Looks like we've got about 2 millimeters and a cat hair on the bass side. And about 1.75 on the treble side. Maybe a little bit more. Alright, let's take a quick look at the case. It's a pretty nice case. I'll say it's huge though, but you got a Flying V, so what do you expect? Alright, let's check out the inside of the case. Alright, so you can see it's got this red interior here. It feels pretty nice. I will mention that this case is not quite as padded as the case I got with that Epiphone. I know I keep bringing that up, but it's kind of a close comparison here, other than the body shape. Alright, you can see here that it's got the channels for the V, and it keeps the guitar really secure. It doesn't move in there, so that's really nice. Got the double neck rest here. Pretty large storage space. I went through all this stuff in the last video if you want to check that out. And there's no padding in the head area. Kind of surprised by that, but I guess it doesn't really need it with the double rest. It is padded on the top here, and it feels pretty good. The handle actually has some padding. Feels pretty nice. And the latches really feel sturdy and secure. So overall, I really think this is a nice case. Alright, let's go check out the guitar. Alright, so now I want to check out the pickups. I'm going to start with the neck pickup, and then I'll just move through. And right now I've just got reverb on, and we'll try the clean sounds, and then I'll throw on some overdrive. Alright, let's check this out. Alright, so let's try messing with the tone knob real quick and just see what that sounds like. It's all the way up. Go about halfway. Then I'll go all the way. Alright, so let's go to the middle. All the way up. Halfway. All the way off. Alright, into the bridge, all the way up. Okay, halfway. And all the way off. Alright, now I'm going to throw on some overdrive. This will be like a tube screamer. I always got to play Beat on the Brat. Make sure any guitar can do the Ramones. That's important. All right, what else we got? Alright, so now I'm going to record a loop, and as the track plays behind me, I'll switch through the pickups so we can see how that sounds. Alright, so what are my final thoughts on this bad boy? Well, I can only say that I freaking love this guitar. I don't know what it is about it, but it just feels right to me. It sounds right, it feels right, I love it. Let me talk about some of my favorite parts to it here. I love the neck, it's great. The finish on it is not too sticky. I know it's a gloss finish, but I've got no problems with the neck. It feels great, there's no problems with the fret ends. Another thing I really like is the tuners. They feel really good, and you know, when you turn them, you can tell that it's not going to slip at all. Like, they feel great. I mean, they're Grover tuners. Another thing I would mention about that is I was a little worried about head dive, because every single guitar I have with Grover tuners, or have played with Grover tuners, has neck dive really bad. So I was kind of worried about that, but I guess the body balances it out or what, I don't know. But either way, no neck dive on this thing, so I was really stoked about that. You can see that this time I'm using the strap while I'm sitting down. In the last video I didn't use the strap at all, except maybe in the intro. But I think it's okay without the strap, but with the strap it's so much better. So I'd say if you're going to get one of these, you definitely want to get a strap, even just for sitting down playing. When I was playing and flipping through the positions, I couldn't hear the switch at all. And that's one thing that's kind of iffy about Epiphones, is that switch most of the time on their standard models, click, you hear it really loud. This one, nothing at all. Another thing I love about this particular model is that the output jack is up here instead of down here. I know that was the original design, but I think it's a little better here. It's a little more convenient, and I think it gets in the way less. So I really do like it up here. Next I'll talk about the pots. These things are great. When you roll them off, the volume goes, the tone goes, and they work all the way down to 0. You know, a lot of times you'll get guitars, and after round 5 or 6, I mean, it just kind of dies out after that. These sound really good. So I'm really happy about that. I haven't had any issues with the nut or anything like that, so no problems there. Next, I'll just talk about the finish and the wood grain itself. I love the way this guitar looks. I think it's really sharp. The finish looks good, and like I mentioned in the last video, it smells really good too. So, yeah, I got no complaints there. So overall, I can't say enough good things about this guitar. The pickups are fantastic. The guitar weight is great. The neck feels great. It plays great. It sounds great. It stays in tune. I've got zero complaints about this guitar. Not even one thing to mention. I mean, I love it. So anyway, that's my review and opinion of the 2020 Gibson Flying V. If you can get your hands on one of these, I would definitely say do it because it's fantastic. Probably my favorite guitar I've ever bought so far. And that is saying a lot. So I really do appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for hanging out. And until next time, take it easy and keep playing.